Alright guys, Ashbfc here, and welcome to another Q&A, the first one in a hell of a long time. We're on now 16, 17, something like that? Oh, I don't know. Let's just get straight into it. But first, a bit of coffee. That's empty. That's the... Fuck's sake. Alright, on with the questions. So, well, I'd be able to fucking... Why is YouTube so unbelievably shit on mobile? There's like a big fucking video in... Why? Why is that a thing? Look, I'm trying to look at the questions here, but there's this... video in the way, it won't go. Away with you! Oh, it's gone. Okay, now. Just flicked it out of the way. I didn't know it'd be that simple. I'm an idiot. So, the first question comes from Lewis. He asks, do you rate the Dead Space series highly? I do rate them highly. Well, the first two games are absolutely brilliant. You know, great survival horror games. Amazing atmosphere. Obviously, the graphics were great at the time. You know, they were intense. Great jump scares. Super brutal. Yeah, I rate them highly. Fantastic. Third one, not so much. Not that it's a bad game, because it's not. It's just not really Dead Space, is it? Because they did away with the horror, you know, turning into an action game. Because fuck EA. What was it EA said? Spouting some bullshit about why they made it an action. People are too scared or something for horror games. Just typical bullshit from the mouths of Electronic Arseholes. Oh god, yeah. And well, it's probably it now. We won't see any more Dead Space, will we? Because EA shut down Visceral, the latest company they destroyed. Because again, fuck EA. Alright, so next few questions come from DC74156, and the first one is, on a scale of I am the God of War, which means excited, to meh, which is neutral, to you are dead, which means not excited, how excited are you for Red Dead Redemption 2 and the God of War reboot, if it is a reboot? Well, actually, I think it's classed as a soft reboot, as in, it is sort of a continuation. You know, the Greek stuff has happened, but it's, you know, a new story this time around. It's Norse mythology, it's like a different direction. Something along those lines. Anyway, it's not a full reboot, let's just put it that way. Anyway, to answer the question, well, yeah, Chris excited for God of War, my all-time favourite series. I feel like I've waited such a long time through Return of Kratos, and, you know, he's back. Can't wait, not long now as well. So, yeah, on your interesting scale, I am the God of War, right? But as for Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think I already talked about a little while back, I just can't get excited for it. And it's sad, because, you know, obviously Rockstar are amazing, it's not them, and Red Dead Redemption is, I think, the best game they've ever done, and one of my all-time favourites, but it's just the shitty way this industry is now, you know, and Take-Two, one of the worst, with this recurrent consumer spending, and games as a service, you know, make everything online, microtransactions galore, fucking loot boxes. I'm so sick of it. And I kind of feel like Take-Two's going to fuck this, because they're going to give it a huge online component, which he doesn't need, I don't care for. Riddle microtransactions, you know, what's that taking away from the single-player game? Are they going to put microtransactions in there? Wouldn't surprise me, and yeah, because fuck Take-Two, I despise them. Alright, and for his next question, he asks, what rating out of 10 do you give God of War 1, 2, and 3 in Ascension, and Gears of War 1, 2, 3 and Judgment? Okay, so, first God of War, 9. Second God of War, 9.5. God of War 3, 10. So, yeah. And I'll chuck another couple in for free, because that's how generous I am. Chains of Olympus, 8. Ghost of Sparta, 8.5. So, yeah. As for Gears of War 1, 8.5. Gears of War 2, 8.5. Gears of War 3, 9. Judgment, 6. And that's being generous. And again, I'll chuck in Gears of War 4 for free. 8. So, yeah. And for his final question, he asks, did you play The Evil Within 2? And if you haven't, are you planning to? And if you have, compared to The Evil Within 1 and 2, which of those is your favourite? Sometimes your wording of questions confuses my simple mind. Yeah, I've played them both. They are both awesome, but to me, the first game is definitely the best. I mean, Shinji Mikami directed that. You know, 2's still great, it is. But they toned down the horror a little bit. Only a little bit, you know, it was still survival horror. It was still, you know, great, had a great atmosphere and stuff, and it was, you know, bizarre and super violent and stuff, but they opened it up a little bit, which I don't think was necessary. I didn't hate it, but I just think some horror games, in fact, most horror games work better linear. You know, when it's more, you're more sort of, when you feel trapped and they're more claustrophobic, you know what I mean, it's better that way. When it's just a bit open and you can just run off in any direction, it's not as scary to me. And I just think Evil Within 1, just, I don't know, it flowed better and it had those more crazy moments and was a bit more bizarre and twisted. So yeah, as I said, both great games, but I think one is the best. Alright, so the next question is from Invent War. Have you played Tomb Raider 2 and 3? I have. I've played all the main series Tomb Raider games. It's one of my all-time favourite series. Tomb Raider 2 is my favourite of the old school Tomb Raiders, and 3 is really good as well, although the levels are a bit too long in my opinion. Actually, I've done 3/4 of a walkthrough of Tomb Raider 2 on the channel, but due to various issues, technical and blah blah blah, I was never able to finish it, unfortunately, but yeah. Alright, the next question is from Psycho Spider 1, who asks, when will we see that full LP of E.T. or Superman? Psycho indeed, you sick bastard. Alright, next question from Jared Singleton. He says, what video game character do you most relate to? It can be a hero or a villain. Now that is an excellent question, but I don't think I have an answer. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe that's a question I throw back to you guys. I really don't know. It's a very good question. Look, I mean, I've done one of those things. It says, you know, which video game character are you? And you sort of answer the questions. I've done that before, and I came out as Lara Croft. So, apparently I'm a woman. So, if I was going to be a woman, I'd want to be Lara Croft. Or Bayonetta, actually. I mean, I've got a short temper, always have done. So, in that sense, Kratos, minus the god-slaying abilities. I really don't know, but it's a good question. Probably some shit character that I'd relate to, some fucking useless pile of shit. Just think of a shit character and that's me. Bubsy or something. Alright, next question from Crazy Horse Bennett. Best superhero game you've played? Well, it's gonna be one of the Batman games, on it. And I'll have to say Batman Arkham City, I reckon. Although Arkham Asylum's very close behind. Yeah. Well, I really love the old school Spider-Man games. Spider-Man 1 and 2 on PS1, Spider-Man 1 and 2 on PS2. They were great as well. Alright, a question from Guns Blazing, who asks, I just started watching your Man Up 2 gameplay. Is there still a way to pick up that game? If so, what's the best way to get it? I assume you mean uncensored, right? Because you can just basically get it on whatever console everywhere. It's not hard to find. eBay, Amazon, whatever. On what's it on PSP, PS2, and Wii, was it? Uncensored wise, which was only the PC version. I honestly don't know anymore. It was for a very short time available on a website. You could download it. I forgot, what was it called? Direct something maybe? Direct to Drive, something like that. I can't remember. It's not there anymore. But yeah, I honestly don't know. Uncensored. Assuming again that's what you mean. I know I've seen Russian copies pop up on eBay and stuff for the PC. So whether that has the English language on it or not, I don't know. But I'm not entirely sure, really. Alright, next question from Les Paulcaster. Most annoying feature in the game? Well, immediately I'm thinking of loot boxes and microtransactions. But, you know, we're talking like proper game mechanics. Stamina systems have always annoyed me a bit. Yeah, just get rid of them. We don't need them. Forced tutorials piss me off. You know, when the game, you have to do them at the beginning of a game, and they're always so long and ball-achingly dull and rather insulting. You know, we've been playing games for a long time. It's like, I know how to look up, down, left and right, for fuck's sake. Why are you making me do this? So they annoy me. Tedious grinds in games, you know, JRPGs where you just gotta grind for a ridiculous amount of time and it's just like, ugh, what is this about? I don't like that. And also, in like a JRPG, when it's random encounters, and it's like, step, battle, step, and it's just like, oh, it takes you forever to get anywhere. That pisses me off as well. So yeah, those are a few there for you. Okay, so the final bunch of questions are from Dylan Mangezo. Hope I've not butchered that. But the first one is, what do you think of Metal Gear shit? I mean Survive. Yeah, well, I think I've already said my bit on this. Yeah, fuck that game and fuck Konami, honestly. Boo, wow. I despise Konami, I really do. They are awful. They're awful, shitty, god-awful fucking company. I vowed I'll never ever buy one of their games again. They're a complete joke. You know, their treatment of Hideo Kojima and the whole Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff, unforgivable to me. You know, they're cancelling the Silent Hills. Just, you know, the bullshit pachinko machines. They're just constantly, they're taking a shit on their legacy, they're taking a shit on the fans, they don't give a shit anymore. They're so fucking bad. I mean, EA, watch your back, because you've got yourself some serious competition for the worst goddamn video game company. And, you know, this latest bollocks, just taking a complete shit on Metal Gear, you know, how just a generic shitty zombie game. How amazingly original, Konami. And to take it even lower, charge you for an extra save file. Yeah, wow. I mean, you think to yourself, these publishers can't possibly sink any lower, and then boom, they go and charge you for a fucking save file. Yeah, fuck that company. They're dead to me. They're fucking dead. And for your second question, thoughts on Death Stranding? Of course, I am super excited for it, because it's being created by God himself, Hideo Kojima. Yeah, I can't wait for it, you know. It looks mental. I don't even know what's happening with it. It's just going to be insane, probably not going to make a whole much sense, going to be confusing. But I think it's going to be awesome, I really do. I don't know when we're going to get it, 2020, 21, I don't know, Kojima takes his time. But yeah, I'm sure when it comes, it'll be worth the wait, and it'll be pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, super excited for Death Stranding. And his third question, thoughts on Far Cry 5? I've not actually seen too much of it, to be honest with you. You know, I've enjoyed the Far Cry series, you know, 3 being the standout one, and I really enjoyed Primal, actually. But I feel like the series needs some changes now, and from what little I have seen of Far Cry 5, it looks like it's just the same again. Typical Ubisoft, just reusing the same thing over and over. But again, I've only seen a very small amount, so I don't know. But I do like the whole religious cult thing that's going on. That seems interesting to me, and I know it offends people, and I enjoy that, seeing people get offended over the most pointless shit. I enjoy it, I really do. So, I mean, I don't know, as I said, I've not seen too much of it, but, you know, I think the series needs some changes now. It's going to go the way of Assassin's Creed, innit? But, you know, Ubisoft did actually do an amazing job with Origins. You know, it got that extra time, and it turned out to be a really, really, really good game, which completely surprised me. But I think this has actually had a little bit more development time, right? Has it been 2 years or something? So, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you I'm excited for it, because I'm not, but we'll see. I might get it, I might not. But, you know. Alright, and his fourth question, are you going to make a walkthrough for Resident Evil 7? Very unlikely. I really don't think that's probably going to happen. Very, very unlikely. I've done all the old school Resident Evils, and yeah, that's probably going to be it, really, for Resident Evil. And the final question is, favourite game designer / developer besides Kojima? Well, that would have to be Shigeru Miyamoto, of course, the creator of Legend of Zelda, my all-time favourite series, along with Metal Gear. Don't forget he created Mario and a whole bunch of... He's basically the guy who made Nintendo what they are. He's a complete legend. So, yeah, it's got to be him. And for a developer, right now, you know, I'd probably have to go with Platinum Games, because they're just incredible. Their games just blow me away. Like, wow. They get better and better. You know, Bayonetta 1 and 2 are amazing. Can't wait for the third. Wonderful 101. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Vanquish in their latest game, Nier Automata, was incredible. Just wow, that game is just amazing. And yeah, they're absolutely incredible. And yeah, and just remind you that Microsoft cancelled Scalebound. Yeah. So that is all the questions. So thank you for everyone who sent them in. Feel free to send in more if you want for future Q&As. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you soon.